Hey guys, what's up? It's still in skellydun. Today is August 4th, 2016, which marks such an awesome day because today is the first day, day one, of me being shot up with some dude, some man. I got some guy flowing in my veins. That sounds kind of naughty, but like, you know what I mean. So, I actually already got the shot. This is post-shot, so we're pretending it's pre-shot though, so I can just talk about some stuff. So just pretend. Shh, it's our secret. So I just basically wanted to go over kind of like how to get to where you can take testosterone. So like, you know, you kind of know the process if you're interested in it. Number one, first step that you should do is you have to tell your parents if you live with them. If you know like the situation with your parents isn't so great, you're separated, you don't really talk to them, there's no reason to tell them unless you know you're comfortable, whatever. Just tell your parents because odds are they're gonna have to know eventually, and you know, that's a really completely different topic of how to tell them and when and how to be ready and whatever. But I'm not gonna talk about that right now because this is just quick doing how to get to the point where I'm at right now. 2, go to your normal doctor. Go to your normal doctor, say, hey, I'm thinking about transitioning from this blah, 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 to this whatever. I don't know if you're going on T or estrogen. I think it works the same. So they will then refer to you to a doctor, unless you look, you can like totally skip this step if you look up a doctor that deals specifically with this, but I didn't know any, so I just like the safest route was to go to my doctor that I go to, you know, for like your yearly checkups to make sure you're not dying or anything. So they will then refer you to a doctor that deals specifically with this kind of stuff. You'd make an appointment, show up, be like, hey, this is who I am, this is how I'm feeling. So either one of two things will happen. They will either refer to you to a therapist, because a lot of doctors like to have at least 3 months, a year, to make sure you're like totally comfy with the process. So they'll either refer to you to a gender therapist, which is totally cool, totally something that if you are either having doubts or like have kind of like mixed feelings, or you're like really depressed about being this way because, you know, whatever your own reasons for how you feel, I'd go there unless you're like 100% sure that this is what you want to do and you've known since you were like birthed that this is the body that is not yours and you want to make it your own. Then you could just skip that part, because if you're over 18, at least in my state, you can sign as a like independent, like you consent for yourself, and then at that appointment, like the appointment that I went into, and she was like, did you try this therapist? And I was like, yeah, you know, blah 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 blah, blah. I don't feel like I need that. So then we signed for me to be an independent, and I got prescribed T. They take your blood. They do that. Like if you get, if everything's Gucci and they're like, okay, we're gonna put you on testosterone after you either go to therapy or not, they'll take your blood, check all your levels, you'll get prescribed it, you'll go pick it up at your pharmacist. It's expensive. I don't have prescription insurance, so like the 3 things that I needed altogether ended up only being like $97, but like $97 out of pocket for some people, that's kind of expensive. I'm gonna be in debt forever, but let's not worry about that. So then you make another appointment, you go in, and it's super chill. Yeah, I'm on 0.5 every other week, and then I think after 4 weeks I'm going up to once a week. So yeah, no changes so far because I just took it, or I'm about to get it done because, you know, this is before the shot, but no changes. I just feel good about myself. I feel better. So I hope you get to this point, and now I'm just going to show you a montage of things that... Hello, I'm here with Kara. She is my loved one. She's going to watch me do the shot because we have the option of putting it in my butt, but putting Kara anywhere near my butt makes me very nervous. So yeah, we're going to go stick myself with some man. How are you feeling? Nervous? Me too. God, super nervous. We've been sitting... Oh, it's 4:20. Please it. We've been sitting down for 7 minutes.
What is that? That looks gross.
What do I put my thigh up on that? She's just like, okay. Cuts it off. Oh. Nice view.
Swift
Even nicer view. Kara.
Oh, me.
Yes. Look good.
Looking out the window.
Beautiful. Do 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 do. Boop. Do do. You don't have to smile every time I film you.
I guess I do.
You look nice.
I have a resting bitch face. I have to do. No one think I'm evil.
I don't think you're evil. I think I need to run like a marathon. I'm that nervous.
Oh, darn you.
Are you filming me?
I am now.
What
How
do
are you
I say?
feeling?
Nervous. I don't really want to stick myself. She could just like shoot it in my mouth.
Ew.
Or just chug the bottle and die. Oh my god! I'm not getting in that elevator.
I cannot. Get the fuck out of there.
This is the first and last day that I'm gonna be on T.
Oh my god.
So it wasn't that big of a deal. It didn't really hurt. She just kind of. I was gonna do it. She's nice.
Totally.
I mean, she just
Oh
plunged
my
it
God.
in my thigh, and now I have to do that for every other week for 4 times, and then I go in. But yeah, wasn't that big of a deal. I sweat. Bless you. I sweat through my shirt because I was so nervous, but I didn't even feel it. I thought I passed out because I didn't feel it. I'm really scared of this elevator. So day 1, being a dude with Kara. Woohoo! Woohoo! So when would my next shot be? Next Thursday. I don't know what date that'd be. That's 14 days from now, so that's the 18th.